Hello there assassins, welcome to a brand new mini-series of mine. I hope you can see me because I'm kind of camouflaged a bit today. We are going to be starting this mini-series off with a spring build. Basically the idea of this mini-series is to have every single season, here in the UK that is, the 4 seasons, built in Minecraft. Now I say here in the UK because I know that certain countries around the world don't actually experience 4 seasons, which definitely confused me when I first learnt that, but it is true. So yeah, we do have 4 seasons here in England and the entire UK, which includes spring, summer, autumn, and of course the winter. Here we have this... Whoa, frog! Careful! I know you're bouncy, bro, but watch the sweet berries, man. Come on. Here we have this populated scene just here, with the little froggy, of course. We have some fish behind me in the little stream, a horse, and a couple rabbits as well. And not to forget the good old bees as well in their hive. So yeah, we have the scene set up here with a nice stream, lily pads on top, sweet berry is kind of, you know, planted around the place as well as some of these yellow flowers. We also have like you can imagine like an old farm wall kind of going along this side of the build. We have like some tree stumps around, 2 sort of weeping trees down here, and then a nice romantic picnic scene just in the middle here. I thought it was very cute and kind of quaint for this this scene. But yeah, I'm really excited to get this finally done. It was actually spring come March 20th, so it's been a while since it actually ticked over into spring. So my bad for taking such a long time to get this built, but here we are today anyways. Let's get some materials and begin. Alright then, so what we want to begin... By the way, I know I look like a complete buffoon. I have no idea if mushrooms actually grow in spring, but there we are. Let's take some cobblestone, some packed mud, some seagrass, some cod eggs, some red carpet, as well as some white carpet, some mossy cobblestone slabs, mossy cobblestone, and some iron bars as well. Now, of course, the ratio of a chunk is 16 by 16. So in turn, we must build basically 18 blocks along with our cobblestone, and also matching that going upwards. So, sorry about the motorbikes. Let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, oops, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Because basically when we go up here, and up here, we want the inside grass block amount to be 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, oops, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. We also want it to be the exact same along this way. So we count from this number 1, which is of course already placed. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I can cheat because I have my other one just there. But if we didn't, it would literally just be 18 and 18. Making sure we start on the same block to count both. So let's go ahead and just basically mark out this big square just here. There we are. And now we've done that, we can also go ahead and mark out our little stream. Well, it's actually quite a big stream. You could probably say this is a river, really. So what we need to do for this one is we're going to start from the bottom right corner down here. We are going to go ahead and go 1 block here, 2 blocks here, on 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 just here. We're going to trim those out here, so we have basically 5 blocks, like so. If I go to the other one and show you, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks as well, just there. Awesome. We're also going to need to do the same once more, just in here, and then once more again, just here. So we have basically 3 lots of these 5. Oops, that was an accident. I need my mud bricks back. My packed mug, sorry. There we are. Okay, lovely. So now we have these in here like so. We can go jumping up a block from the bottom, and then making another 5 just in here. And we can do this for another 3 lots of these 5, like so. So we have this little cutout section now. We want again another one, and another one. Basically we're doing this the entire way along. We're just kind of jumping up one with every single step we take. So we can do another one here. For 3 again. Jump up another block. So you're up to the 3 again. Jump up another block here, so basically just miss a block. And this one should be worth 4 blocks in length instead of our starting 3 in order to reach the end like so. So you should have a stream or river exactly the same as this. If you don't worry. You can always pause the video and just go ahead and check your work. Wonderful. Let's go down to the side now and build the embankment. We want to go ahead and make the sort of stream banks or river banks with our packed mud like so. So we're going to place them on the side like this. And the reason we do this is so we can actually level our water here to make it a bit deeper in the center. So we basically trim out all of the normal dirt blocks now that are not already our packed mud. And then the layer below this is where we're going to add in our final layer of packed mud in order to build, you know, our proper depth to our stream or river. I'm just going to call it a river from now on. It's way too big to be a stream. I don't know what I was thinking there. Right, so let's go ahead and just sort this out. Shouldn't take a moment. To be honest, I found this build very relaxing. Like, it was awesome to sort of put some headphones on, listen to a little bit of jazz, and just go ahead and build. And if you guys want to go ahead and mute me and do the same, please feel free. I would mute myself as well. There we are. So that looks really lovely. Awesome. We're going to take the seagrass now and we're going to have to plant this after we get water. That was a dumb mistake. Let's swap out the packed mud for some water. It would help if we actually, you know, had water. Otherwise, how are we going to put the fish in? Well, we could put the fish in, but I'm pretty sure that comes under some type of, you know, animal abuse or something. Without the water in here and the fish just chilling in the dry banks. Not cool. So let's go ahead and sort this out. I recommend going along the side like so, and then literally just go ahead and fill in the middle bits where your water is a bit too low or whatever, and that'll just eventually make it all flat like that. So it won't have like a current to it anymore. It's just completely flat, looking all chill. Now we'll take seagrass. You can just dot this around. You don't have to place it on every single packed mud block. What I usually do is just kind of spam as I'm running along the side. If I miss some, I miss some. If I don't, then great. But yeah, that's enough. That it doesn't have to be like over the top, over the board. You can just do as much as you kind of need to, really. And now we go ahead and spawn in our fish. So we have 1, 2. Whoa, get in, don't fall out. 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna do a school of fish, so we'll have about 6, just like so. There we are, and they should kind of swim up and down your little river now, which is awesome. Hell yeah, looking good, guys. Well done. Next step is going to be to take our mossy cobblestone stuff and build these little walls that go along this side of the chunk build. So then over here, we start with a cobblestone block with a slab on top of it, of course. There is a rabbit on top of this one, which obviously we'll get later, but that is confusing. When I was looking at my photo, I was thinking, is that a stair? Like, from a bird's eye perspective, it looks like a stair, but nope, it's a bunny. Then we'll stick another slab here, block here, another block here, but we'll do a slab on that one as well. So it's almost like a castle wall, really. And then we want to go ahead and stick ourselves an iron bar. You want to leave yourselves a gap of 2, I believe. Yep, and then you want to stick another iron bar. Sorry to run back and forth. So we do one here. Then we do a block here, just like so. Another block here, we'll do a slab on this one. We'll do a slab down here, diagonally in front of that one. And then we're going to take ourselves some fence in a moment and kind of connect this side of the wall, that's obviously now rubble, to the other side of the wall, which is also going to be rubble. Now we're going to build this part of the wall going up from the slab. 1 block, 2 blocks, 3 blocks now to the left. And then we're going to place a slab here, a block with maybe a slab on top, and a block back here like so. Awesome, so we'll grab the new materials in a moment. For the time being, we have ourselves carpet, which of course we can use as well. We will go up to the middle of our river, which is going to be these 3. So if you're coming from the 4, 3, on the second lot of 3, this is where you want to build it. Leave 2 blocks between the embankment and then the actual grass up here. And then we're going to take a nice pattern with our carpet like so, to build a really simple picnic rug like that. Awesome, very well done, guys. Let's get some more materials. Well, Assassins, if I'm being honest with you guys, this is probably the hardest section. Building these trees. Trees in Minecraft that are not already planted are very awkward to build, not gonna lie. We're gonna need some jungle fences, we're gonna need some lily pads, oak leaves, oak logs, a barrel, some spruce fence gates, spruce trapdoors, good old cake, That will make the tree process much easier for us. And a spruce slab as well. Alright then, what you want to do is you want to come down to the bottom right corner of your kind of picnic rug side, over here. We are firstly going to take ourselves a block of oak here, kind of up from the corner just here. Then we'll do one here, this way as well, and we'll do one normal here as well. This one in the center, build up 2 more times, like that, so it's now totaled to 3. Down here next to this log, you can go 1, 2, 3, on 4, build a log going straight to the sky like so. Over here at your picnic rug, you can do yourselves a barrel here. If you want to have it the keg kind of side this way, that is absolutely fine. Knock out the middle of your rug and place your cake. It is going to be ant infested, just a warning, because the grass, you know, it's going to be directly on the grass, so just keep your eyes out. Let's take a fence here, open, sorry, that's a fence gate, open on both sides, so it looks like the picnic kind of basket handles. And then we'll go ahead and stick a trapdoor just on top like so, which can obviously open and close that way around. Beautiful. Looking good. We'll take a slab just here next to this log, and that will leave us with another log going in there, like so. We're basically building the roots of our tree. Now for the other tree, we will go into the corner, sticking a log here. There's going to be another log that goes here, but I'm going to have to place one behind it temporarily, just to get this one to be on its side. I'm going to do myself a leaf here, a leaf on top of this, this log here, and a slab down on this side, like that. Now please guys, if you do end up getting a little bit lost when we're building the trees, trees are meant to look as natural as possible, especially in the surroundings. So if you feel like your tree is looking better than my one, definitely roll with it. Go with your own version, because it's going to be awesome. Like I said, trees are natural, you can build them however wacky you want to do it. Let's go for it. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is come around to the left side, over here. We will take another log just here, this one again, wanting to be on its side like that. Then I can do a leaf here, and a leaf down from that one. I'll also do a slab just here. I'm going to come over here, a block in, but a block in from the embankment as well. I'm going to take a log facing the sky, and a spruce slab next to it. Now then, this is the tricky one. We'll do 2 logs here. We'll do ourselves a leaf on there. Couldn't remember the name of it. Then we'll do ourselves a log that needs to come out this way. So same as that one down there. So what you have to do is kind of place one like that, just in order to get it to be in that way around. We'll take an oak leaf here, 2 more up the side, and then we'll drop down for another one. So it's going to give that weeping effect. We'll add another one here, but going upwards as well for 1 more. I want to do another log kind of behind the leaf, just like so. And a leaf next to it. I'm going to add in myself a leaf here with a leaf upwards. I'm going to go behind this one for a leaf here. A leaf kind of behind the log but upwards. And one up there like so. Epic. This is looking good so far, guys. We're doing some good stuff. Making some good progress. I'm just going to keep spinning my photos around until I get the right one. Here it is. Okay, so down this way, we are now going to go to place a log in here, like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and place another one just here like that. Cool, I might just switch this one so it's down there on the floor. I'm going to take a leaf here, here, and here, so 3. 1 up this way, log here, and log this way. Like that. We're really trying to give it the illusion that the roots, it's kind of building up with the branches like so. So if you can keep all your oak wood kind of together, or at least connected just diagonally, sorry, don't know what that word was, diagonally, then no, that'll be great. Let's do 2 more leaves this way. We want to do another one up here, and this is going to be the top of our tree, so we can do a log here, and a log upwards, like that. As you can see, diagonally connected, so we're all good there. If you wanted to, again, connect it though, of course feel free. But I think that's actually decent. Yeah, we're looking good. Up this way, top of the tree, and then we'll just kind of do it around the log like so. And then we'll basically come back down now with our leaves in this kind of star pattern coming downwards. Awesome. Now this can get a little bit tricky because we need to obviously bring this down, but not too far, that we don't kind of overshadow our picnic area. So we end up doing a bit more, well, I'd say like more technical sort of leaves around here, where we leave the front kind of at the height it is, or at least a little bit lower than it is now, and then we'll go around the side and sort of sort it out afterwards. I'm going to leave that for a second because I don't want to get myself too confused. I'm going to go to this tree though and start to build this one up instead. Now for this one, it is a bit easier because we do have much more space to work with. I'm going to go around to this side, over this way. I'm going to start by placing a leaf here, so a block up from this one, and build it into like a star as well, like so. Well, a Minecraft star, very blocky. Then we'll do ourselves another, oops, sorry, 2 that way, and we'll build this one upwards, 2 blocks past this one, and make another Minecraft star just there. This also looks like a Christian cross just here. Behind we'll add in 1, 2, 3, like so, and then we'll go for 1 more up there. And then this isn't the actual like top of our tree yet. We need to do 1 more layer. It's going to be the next one. So you want to go for 1, 2. Let's do 3, and then we'll do this one here like so. That is the top of our tree now. Wonderful. This one also goes along back by 1 and out the front for 1, but nothing out the back. Keep that all plain. Actually, we can actually add in a leaf there like so. Cool. Now down this side, I'm going to double up my leaves there. Going to add in a block here. Going to drop down for 1 and out the front for 1. And that is as far as it goes out the front there. This one I'm going to drop down and out the side to the left. Well, out towards me now, this way. Again on this one I'm going to do the same. And now I'm going to have to flip myself around this way. So we have ourselves 1, 2, 3, which is perfect. On this 2 up here, we can actually extend it downwards for about 3 more like so. Try and get it to be the same length as that one over there. Second one up, add in 1 block here. Then we'll go back in on ourselves, kind of add in 3 there. Then we want to add in 2 in the gap just here, like that. I know it's looking very hollow at the moment, but that's okay. We're really trying to give this one a bit more depth, and it is a bigger tree than the other one, so obviously it's going to be a little bit harder to make. So now that one's half done, we can go back to the other one. So this one over here, we're actually making a lot of good progress over here. So we've got first layer, that's the top. Second layer coming down. Third layer, we need 1 more down here to conclude its sort of lowest point at the front here. We'll go 2 back from this one, so we're in line with that log. But we're going to go down for 2 blocks as well. Over this way we're going to do the same. So we're going to go back for another block here, and 2 blocks down like that. Oh, it's looking lovely. Yeah, it's really nice. These weeping trees look so good with a picnic setup, I think. It might just be a sort of strange thing I have, but really love that sort of style and design. It looks wicked. That's pretty cool. So there's a bit missing just there, so I'm just going to quickly zip across here. So as you can see, we just need to do 2 and 2 like that, which is not too bad. We already have our 2 here, so I'll just do another 2 in there like that. Yeah, that looks really nice. Now there's of course more leaves down this way, so if I spin back to the back, which we're already here in person, put on my photos here, yeah, I have 2 more leaves coming down the side here. Of course, when we have the vines in as well, it looks a lot more populated with our leaves. So for now it's looking a bit sort of bleak, but that's okay. I'm going to do some more just around here as well, maybe add in 1 more there, like that. Like I said, it doesn't have to be exactly accurate to my original one, because it's a natural tree. It's going to form its own sort of shape and path, but as roughly as we can get it to be original, we will. That looks perfect to me. That looks really cool. Just checking around this side, making sure everything's exposed in the right areas. Think it is indeedy. Sound like Ned Flanders. No, that's looking awesome. Well done. Okay, good. Good. Right, so the big tree. Back to this one. Sorry, I keep going back and forth, guys. Like I said, these trees are a nightmare, so I don't want to mess up too much. I mean, I don't want to mess up at all, but it would be silly of me to say, oh, I don't want to mess up at all, or very little, because I'm definitely going to make mistakes. So we go for 1 block, 2 blocks here, 1, 2 more down here. So it's just up from that one at the forward side. Then around here we go for 1 block there again, back for 1, out for 1. This is our closest we get to the other tree, so leaving literally a gap of 2. And we'll come back for making it a total of 3, so literally adding in 2. Block here, 2 more blocks this side, and then I'm going to go around and just sort out the back of this one. I need to get a back photo of this one. I think I have one. Just want to check. Okay, so here we have this going for us here. I'm going to build this one down, and again, and then come out the sides like that. Adding in a block just there, like so. Around the corner here, I'm going to go with 2 here. Block in there like so. Block here. 2 more blocks this way, like so. Wonderful. A block in the middle just there, like so. And then what I'm going to do is need to drop down here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So that's now underneath this one. 1, 2 this way. As you can see, we're really concluding it now into a bit of a strange shape. Another leaf down there so it connects to the log. Down on this side where we have ourselves the 3, you can then add in 1, 2, 3 just here. A block over this way. Here as well. Here. Here. In the gap back there, so you leave a little bit of a kind of block gap. And now for this bit, we go in a block here for 1. Behind it, go 1, 2 down like so. And now in the little gap, 1 block just like so. So that tree is basically completed. All that you can do in the inside is literally go ahead and use your logs like this. So just kind of double up with this. And basically make the inside branch like that. Do one up there like so. And then just go ahead and populate the leaves a bit more. So just add in like a bunch more leaves on the inside. Not everywhere, you don't want to cover up all the logs because we want to give it that natural look. But you can do them pretty much everywhere else, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to do it like this. That's pretty good. Kind of want to have a little bit of a log exposed though on the inside. So maybe like that sort of thing. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's not bad. Yeah, okay, cool. As I say, we can add in all the vines afterwards to make it look even more complete. As you can see over here, that's basically what I've done with this one. Just added in the vines and that gives it the final finesse that we're looking for. Wicked, we've done the trees, finally. Sorry it took so long. Blimey neck. Right, now onto the more fun things. The lily pads. So we're going to need to take our lily pads and we can just literally scatter them around our river just here. What I'm going to do is put them in the same formation I did in my original, just so I don't confuse myself further. Stick one here. I'm going to stick one here. One just up on that corner. Oh, a little bit further in. One just here. In the middle of this 3. On the corner of this one. Middle of that 3 there. Here. And then just here in the middle of that one. Like that. Just enough so that if you want to jump around in here and get across the other side, you can without getting wet. And by the way guys, you may be wondering, why on earth are the animals just staying so politely still in here, like not sort of, you know, making a ruckus and going out towards my other builds? It is actually kind of a mean thing I've done, is I've actually gone ahead and used a barrier around the entire thing, which I know looks horrendous when you hold the barriers. If we don't, it looks beautiful. But yeah, no, it was only to show you guys how to build this. If you're going to build this in your own worlds, I'm sure that you can let the animals roam free. If you're adding it to other chunk builds, it'll look perfect. It's like a little park or something. So yeah, maybe don't have the animals trapped like I have. Okay, good stuff. Now we have the jungle fence to add in as well. This goes down here. 2, 2, 2. Super simple stuff. And then that is all the materials we've used here. We need to get some more, and then we can kind of conclude today's episode. Alright guys, so the final materials for today's build, besides of course the animals, we're going to need a bee's nest, or beehive, sweet berries, a dandelion, spruce slabs, some vines, some grass, some double tall grass, and a barrier. Now for those that don't know how to get barriers, let me show you. You want to open your chats and commands window, like so. You open up the typing bar here, it should kind of flicker like that. We're going to get a /. We are going to go for a give, just straight after that /. And then we're going to go for @s, which means yourself. So @s straight after that give. Once you've written that out, you can do a space and then go for barrier. Just plain and simple barrier. And it should come up like a little kind of closed sign, like so. Now once I go ahead and hit enter, it should come up in the top left corner of my screen. You have given one barrier to Wheelassassin. It doesn't actually necessarily mean one. If you're in creative mode, it means millions. It means infinite amounts of these barriers. Now when you are holding the barriers, you can see the barriers. When I'm not holding the barriers, hey presto, invisible. So they are very useful. They're also indestructible in survival mode, so definitely keep that in mind. Okay then, bee's nest. Firstly goes up over here. We can just do it on that one. I think that looks nice. Sweet berries, we can just kind of plant these around the place just a little bit. We don't want to go overboard with these because at the end of the day, when they grow, they hurt like hell. So we don't want to hurt our animals if we can help it. So just do like a few on that side, and over here maybe like 3 in total. Doesn't have to be too many at all. On this side as well, you can add in your double tall grass. I recommend behind the biggest parts of the wall, like that, so maybe even some over here. And then on the shorter sides of the wall, normal grass. Again, doesn't have to be terribly overgrown, but just enough. Dandelions can also go in between certain elements, maybe 4 on this side, maybe 5 if we had one at the back here. And then over here we can also do some dandelions, just randomly placed as well. Again, not going overboard, but definitely enough of them so that it makes it kind of yellow, which is pretty cool. Over here as well, let's add in another spruce slab just there, because I forgot it on my donut, and another one just here in front of this log. As you can imagine, it's kind of like a tree has been chopped down, so that's what we're adding in just there. Finally, add in your vines on your trees. Doesn't have to be absolutely everywhere, but just enough so that when you're playing on your creative world or your survival world, they will grow in due time and kind of surround things on this area. So it'll just look really nice once it's growing. I definitely recommend around the front of this tree here, because when it grows into a really lovely sort of enclosed space like that, as you can see over there. So it really shadows the picnic kind of basket and stuff, and just looks lovely. And you can also do it on the inside of the trees like this, again just to give it a bit more texture and depth, and that looks awesome. And then again on the walls that are exposed, or on the parts of the walls that you can see, like that. Awesome. Might just replace that grass. There we go. Wicked. Now if you're going to add in animals like I am, and you're on a super flat world and you don't want your animals escaping, feel free to take some barriers and literally go around every single cobblestone block, about 4 blocks in height, to build this square like so. Also in between your leaves of your trees, your leaves will block off most of the little gaps that bees can fly out of, so not to worry about those. But every other spot, just go ahead and add in barriers to block off the entire area. If you want to prove it, or like test it against an animal, I recommend using a bat, because they're very quick and they will definitely find a way out if there's a way out to be found. So definitely go ahead and test it. But yeah, make a prison for animals and then we'll get on to the next step. So now that you've finally finished up your animal prison, okay, spring chunk build, we're going to take ourselves the animals we need. I recommend grabbing some rabbits, maybe placing 3 of these around. They will get around, so you can maybe place 4 actually. Oh, a little baby rabbit, awesome. A horse, recommend over here on the wall. It's a beautiful looking horse. 2 bees, of course, for your hive. Like so, they will chill, go and pollinate some of our daffodils. A froggy, just a single one like so, because we want to place in some tadpoles as well. I recommend maybe 3 of these guys, just in the river like so. But the frog definitely makes the whole place just light up with energy. It's awesome. Well, thank you very much for joining me for this spring chunk build, guys. Really do appreciate it. If you have enjoyed today's video, please be sure to drop a like on it. That would be epic. If you are interested in staying tuned for the next 3 seasonal chunk builds coming soon, the next one obviously being summer, and definitely consider joining the Assassinhood today for free by subscribing. It would be wicked to have you join us, and this frog. Myself and this frog. Yeah guys, thank you so much for watching though. If you want to follow me up on my social medias as well for any updates and news coming to the channel, then definitely check them out, links in the description below. And I will see you all very... I really must go. Can't speak English. I will see you all next time for another Wheelassassin guide. Goodbye for now. Thank you so much. Have the best spring.